Hello and welcome again to River Valley Farm. We're back to the 484 here. I came up with another valve. Turns out my uncle's 784 has a clutch out of it right now, so we have borrowed his valve. And we're going to put it on my tractor in place of that one down there and see what happens. Hopefully after all that gets done, or we'll swap those out and they'll start working again. That'd be really nice, and then maybe we can actually figure out which piece of mine is not any good. Anyway, so a quick update here of what I've been doing. I put in a mechanical temperature gauge and a mechanical oil pressure gauge. Took out the fuel gauge and replaced the non-working temperature gauge with a mechanical gauge, and put in an oil pressure gauge in place of the fuel gauge. So yeah, that's what I've been tinkering at a little bit here and there. Went and helped a guy chop some silage the other day, and now we're back to this. So let me get this one ripped off. I'll put the other one on, and we'll see if we get any better functionality out of it than what we did the last time. Alright, so we got our valve swapped here. I'm going to go ahead and drop this lever down. This is your draft control here. I'm going to drop it down to towards the heavier setting anyway. And this is your position control, so we're just going to start the tractor up and see what happens here. Oh, nothing. That's not what I wanted to see. Not at all what I wanted to see. Excuse my finger. So yeah, still no position control at all, but at least we know the little tractor's got decent oil pressure anyway. Oh well, that's no good. Anyway. So now that that is what we've got going on, we've replaced the whole valve assembly there, and we still have the exact same issue. That just doesn't really add up. So pretty much our next step is going to be something to do with the linkage. I know that the cylinder is good and everything else. So yeah, I mean, it's about got to be in the linkage, which is no fun at all. That requires removing the fuel tank, the fenders, and taking rock shaft housing and pretty much the whole top off of the rear end housing to get in there to do that. they do offer this little inspection cover here, but I don't know if you can see that, but my hand's not going to fit down in there to do anything. But we might be able to see what we got going for sure. So let me work on getting down to that thing, and then we'll see what we got. This is kind of getting troublesome. Okay, so important to note, you can't get this inspection cover off without removing this rod right here, which is what your PTO lever connects to and opens the valve to charge the PTO clutch packs. So we have to take this shifter cover out right here, and then we've got to take this piece off after we get that piece over there off. So yay, fun, cool, what have you. Alright, so we are down to our inspection cover here. We had to take the cover off the shifters, cover off your controls over there, and then there's a base plate that the seat sits on. It had to come off in order to get the, where did it go? Oh, right here, the PTO linkage up out of the way, so we could get down to that inspection plate. So I really hope we can see down in there what's going on when we get this thing off and have a peek. Okay, I don't know how well you guys can see down in there, if you can at all, but there's our problem. Let me see if I can get this light to cooperate a little bit. There's supposed to be a linkage connected to that. And that linkage is this piece that's down here kind of at an odd angle. So let me see if I can't get a hold of that thing and get it back up here. See if I can put it back on. Okay, so that's what that's supposed to look like, other than we're missing the little snap ring or whatever it is that's supposed to hold that together. But now, as you can see, when I move my lever, it actually does stuff. So that should make that like worlds better now. So anyway, I got to come up with a little clip of some sort to put on that so that we don't lose it again, and probably a washer and a clip. So let me go find some stuff, and then yeah. Irritating. Anyway, one thing that new tractors have over this stuff is this is all controlled electronically. Boy, my lens is dirty. Okay, that's got to be a little bit better for you guys anyway. So, as I was saying, one thing newer tractors have over this thing is that this is all pretty much electronically controlled now. There's not a whole lot of flip this dang thing over. Sorry, I'm filming with my phone because I forgot my camera. But anyway, yeah. So there it is. Let me go find some stuff and we'll see what we can do. So after a quick visit to the Messick's parts website, I came up with, this is the size of snap ring I need to hold that linkage together. This ought to be fun. I gotta try and put that in that hole and not lose it. But hey, I have spares if I do lose it, and it really shouldn't be big enough to hurt anything, so let's give it a shot. Alright, so I'm gonna have to pack it up for today. It's getting kind of late. Everything that I can find about what size that snap ring is supposed to be, or says what one size and the size, or the kit that I have here, it says it's a 3/8 snap ring, external snap ring, and in my kit, my 3/8 external snap ring doesn't fit. 5/16 or 3/8 is too big, 5/16 is too small. Of course, I don't have a very inclusive kit, but anyway, you get the idea. we're gonna have to call it a day, and then get back to this tomorrow once I find a different ring. So meanwhile, I've got to take that valve back off, take it back to where it belongs, and then yeah, go home and get ready to start all over again tomorrow. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe for more, and I'll be hitting this again tomorrow because I really want this to work, especially now that I've got it figured out.